just I will. I have become your last stop, and said it from the beginning till now. I will be your end until Biafra come. Ichigo munu pachikem. Munyo nite. Ana me see you there. Unu ga no be there raso until Biafra come.
Following the statement made by the ex-president that Nigeria has been confirmed a failing state under the watch of Ahmed Bola Tinubu, a miracle reign sinking into chaos. Of course, this is not a far statement, as many have expressed the same concern and worries in the most recent times. And you begin to ask what exactly is happening, what has led to this point, how do we get to this point we are today? Just to say the least, to buttress the position of the ex-president Olusegun Obasanjo Baba, describing the current Baba, of course, as Baba goes slow, that your Baba goes slow, Emilio Koren, has plunged Nigeria into chaos. And of course, Nigeria is not recovering from this anytime soon. And Nigeria is now confirmed to be a failing state. This is coming from an elder state man. It's coming from not just an ordinary Nigerian. It's coming from someone who has shared, who have benefited, who the fortune, of course, he may have endowed with. Nigeria has given him all the privileges. He have enjoyed all the privileges. And of course, coming now to tell you what is the state of Nigeria today. It is not just an ordinary masses on the street. These are high-profile personalities, if I may say. The cabals are coming now to say that we can no longer bear it. The military generals, as a spokesperson of the military hierarchies, ex-military personnel generals, he's saying that Nigeria, under the watch of Tinubu, has become a nightmare, has become a threat to the existence of all Nigerians. And this have informed the reason why people are now agitating for a breakup. Even the North that have been reluctant, of course, in recent time, have said that we are no longer indifferent about the sufferings of this country, that we are not aware in the realities, waking up to the realities of the time, that we are ready to go our separate ways, that Nigeria is no longer working for anyone. These are people who have enjoyed Nigeria, who have benefited immensely from the failing system or the failed system as they describe. Unfortunately, due to the failed system operational in this country, they can no longer hold it again. They can't hold their breath again. They are saying that it is high time we say the truth, because we don't know when next we shall answer the call of nature. It's better to say the truth and be hated by all, regardless of my mistake of the past. He said that this is not the Nigeria they all fought for, leading to the death of more than 5 million Biafrans during the Nigerian Biafra bloody war. Obasanjo is saying indirectly that this is not the Nigeria we fought to defend. Otherwise, he is regretting to have fought for a Nigeria which he described and confirmed today to be a failing state, that he is regretting. If he has known, he wouldn't have fought for a Nigeria that is a failing state 50 something years after the bloody civil war, which Obasanjo and other military personnel hierarchies led such gruesome, brutal, hostile, genocidal war against the Biafrans. Today, Obasanjo is a living witness of the level of degradation, of the level of inhumanity, of the level of poverty, of the level of bad governance, as he described it, that Nigeria is sinking into chaos, that Nigeria has been confirmed a failing state under the watch of Tinubu's administration, that this wasn't the Nigeria he fought for. This wasn't the Nigeria Danjumas, the likes of Danjuma fought for to defend. Today, even Danjuma is regretting, asking his own people to take up arms in defense of their own lives and their own communities because the Nigeria they fought for has failed to defend them, have failed to protect them, have failed to make life meaningful, enjoyable for them, have failed to deliver dividends of democracy to them. It is quite unfortunate. This is an eye opener. If Obasanjo, of all, should come openly, of course, he has been known for his level of focal nature, but this one pass water don't pass Gary. He made an undisputable affirmation that Nigeria, under the watch of a Miloko Rain, is failing, and Nigeria is confirmed to be a failing state under the watch of Tinubu. You know, in the last presidential election, he fought vehemently to make sure that P2B emerged as the president of Nigeria. Well, for whatever reason best known to him, but unfortunately, the system has to say otherwise. Now, to buttress his point, before I discuss the position of Simon Ekpa is now mocking the Nigerian head of state, both past and present, saying now that he has gone spiritual. The reason why they are fighting each other is because he has gone spiritual. Simon Ekpa, the leader or prime minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile, has gone spiritual against the Nigerian government. He said that Nigeria will continue to envelop in confusion. They will continue to fight each other until Biafra comes. And what is happening now should not be underestimated because it is not just a mere child's play. Obasanjo Olusegun Obasanjo meant what he says, that Baba goes low in Milokoren has confirmed Nigeria to be, of course, no other thing but a failing state sinking into chaos. Of course, Nigeria or the presidency or this government of Tinubu has to respond vehemently with such level of anger that the Obasanjo in question has no moral justification or standing to condemn this administration of Ahmed Bola Tinubu because he laid the foundation for this distortion. He laid the foundation for this failing state. What does that mean? Confusion has engulfed us all. Nobody is, of course, at rest. This statement by the former head of state has thrown the government off balance. How should this be coming from a government against the same government? Simon Ekman is now jubilating, pouring out champagne, laughing. The different agitators are now laughing at this drama that is playing out. It's quite unfortunate that he said he's going to invoke the spirit of confusion and the spirit of disaster upon Nigeria. It's quite unfortunate. Could this be the reality of what he has said? Well, whatever happens, we are going to see the position of the International Monitoring Fund, the IMF. IMF have this to say to tell you that Obasanjo wasn't just joking. Yes, the president have accused him of the failed power $16 billion power project. That is why today that I am sweating in Nigeria. There is no light, even being uh, migrated to the band A, where we pay 10,000 just for 44 units, and that will not even last for a week. You know what that means? It will last for 4 days. 4 days. I mean, 4 days just for two people, or look at two, three people using it. It can't be enough. Now, what does that mean? There is danger. There is fire on the mountain. Asorok is on fire. And who is putting this fire? Would it be Simon Ekpa who said he has to go spiritual to put confusion, to invoke confusion in the midst of the ruling class and within the executive council to create confusion until Biafra comes? Well, this is what the IMF have to say. IMF report says, according to Hussein Rufai in his X handle, says children born in Nigeria faces 25% higher risk of poverty, shorter life expectancy. You know what that means? That the children we are born in now or we have born in Nigeria are potential there is a potential danger inherent. I mean, they are facing, even without committing any crime, that their life expectancy is more shorter. If the life expectancy of an average Nigerian is 45, which means their own will be 23. You know what that means? Shorter. Shorter, shortest. Now it's at the level of shorter. And before it gets to the shortest, I mean, who will remain? It says that every child, every children born in Nigeria faces 25% higher risk of poverty. Poverty where you never know self. Don't they wait for them? That their own future has been mortgaged, has been, how will I put it, have been, they have been mortgaged even while before existing as a Nigerian. This informed the reason why Olusegun Obasanjo came to say, "Oh, everything don't scatter. I just manage to keep quiet." But now I no longer hide the truth. That forget about the same 16 billion. During my time, people can see food eat. Now Nigerians can't even go out. They can't see food to eat. A bag of rice is something that you can use to start a building project. Now you can now end up in a stomach infrastructure. You are now building, of course, your stomach with more than 120,000 a bag of rice. What I will use to mold some people who build the house. Of course, that was enough to mold the block they used to build their house in those days to build upstairs safe. But now you can imagine the level of destruction that is enveloping the entire country. But the presidency, of course, the presidential spokesperson, Ayo Bayo, or whatever he calls himself, is now, of course, on the social media trying to defend and make save the image of the presidency of the president of Nigeria. That Obasanjo lacked the morality, the moral standard, standing to accuse him of is quite unfortunate. Accuse this government of corruption because he is the father, the founding father of Nigerian corruption. He fought against democracy. He fought against, of course, the principles of rule of law. And now he is now condemning the same man that is doing what he's doing, just exactly what he's doing. Imagine when they say thief, calling a man a thief, a black pot calling kettle black. You know what that means? There's confusion in this country, but nobody knows how and when this confusion will end. But Simon, if I have made a prophecy, whether a prophecy or prediction, no, I don't know. Well, unfortunately, I don't know what to say. But he said that this confusion will continue until Biafra comes. And perhaps Biafra, according to his statement, declaration of Biafra is on the 2nd of December. Nobody knows. It's just less than 2 weeks now. Whether I don't even have international airport, what? How do I? Where is the money? And what? Where do I go? Should I cross the Cotonou or whatever is happening? So that even the woman, the ladies, two ladies said that a bag of rice in Cotonou is about 40,000 by Nigerian money. You know, the SEFA is now higher than Nigerian money. You see, before SEFA is just you use one Ghana must go, gather SEFA. You see, it when you carry a Ghana must go SEFA, filled with SEFA, come here, they will give you 1,000 naira. But today, 5,000 SEFA, according to her projection or her own statement, is 14,000 naira of Nigerian money. 5,000 SEFA is 14,000. You know what that means? That you can use about, you can buy a bag of rice 45, 50, depending on the brand, depending on the whatever you want to buy. The, and these are standard. The measurement is standard. The brand is standard, not the one they will say it is what Uncle Ben's rice. What you will see there is a Mama Good rice inside, but they use Uncle Ben's pack or bag packager. This is what they say for Nigeria today. You get one where I buy, you don't taste more. You know, when things still dead like this. I just this is a better rice. I don't know say na tuwo chinkafa. If you cook and finish, you go just put one stick there, turn and make pour soup there they eat. Now the same rice, everything na rice. You begin to ask, how who has brought us to this level of destruction? It's quite unfortunate. Let me hear what is your own take. Regarding this development, you know there is your even for the Zkers. If you are Ezekiel in Nigeria, Go and ask, they easy for them. See as I dey sweat like say I pay for leper bill, but they not bring light. Even now they migrate us to bank. Hey, we know they don't they bank our head. See outside the sweat like Christmas gold. It's quite unfortunate. Is it because of the 16 billion that Obasanjo misused or mismanaged? They send a failed project. Not in Nigeria, everything they fail. And the man wey dey accuse say na him the foundation of the failure come say now that he have confirmed that Nigeria is a failing state, that now he's no longer just failing but he's sinking into chaos. Now who do you have to blame? I'm not the one that said it, so don't say you coming after me. The DSS, ESCs, EFCC I never stole any money. Go and meet the ex-president they have accused of 16 billion, and the current one where they borrow like say tomorrow no day. All my guys, see you next time. Just let's know what is your own reaction regarding this development. You don't tire me, oh, you don't tire me. See as I dey sweat. I better find me pure water, my drink.